Hi, I'm going to show you how to make this crochet checkered bag. I used medium worsted yarn, an H hook. It measures 9 inches by 9 inches. The pattern is down below. You need to make 2 panel squares and then sew them together. You can always make this bigger or smaller. It's done in multiples of 5 and then plus 1 turning chain. So you can always add 5 chains or deduct 5 chains to make this bigger or smaller. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to slip knot onto my hook and do a chain count of 41. This is done in multiples of 5 plus 1 for the turning chain. You can always make this bigger or smaller. Just deduct 5 or add 5 chains. And this is done with an H hook. The pattern is down below. In the second chain from the hook, work a half double crochet. Grab the yarn over, pull through the 3 loops, and then half double crochet in the next 5 stitches, which altogether it's 5 stitches for the one color. So this is 4, and then you're going to pull through the new color. Just pull it through, slip it through, leave like a 6-inch tail, and then you're going to just secure it and tighten it. And then work your half double crochet with the blue 5 times, but make sure that white, you go underneath the white and it's running alongside of the chains, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And you always have to have your color, that's your opposing color, running on the side of it on underneath, because you will use that color again. So grab that yarn of the blue, and then you'll have your 4, and then on your 5th one you will switch over to white. So take your white yarn and pull it through the 3 loops for a color change. And I like to pull my tails to make sure it's secure and it's tightened. And then work your 5 half double crochet of the white. Make sure your blue is doing the same thing and running along the side. You go underneath it and just grab the white only. So you go through under the blue and grab the white. And the blue is going to try to poke out. You need to take that blue and tighten it by just pulling it. And if this is too fast, you can always put your video in slow motion, which the link in my description will show you how to do that. Now yarn over and pull through, and pull that as tightly as you can so it doesn't show through. And then just repeat until you get to the end. And at the very end, I like to take the top of the last row and just unravel it by letting it spin around, because it will start to create a knot and then it's very hard to work with the yarn. So I would unravel it because the 2 color strands start to bunch up. So this is just all repeat. You will work this until you get to the end of the row. Okay, you're at the end here, and you're going to work your half double crochet, and then you're going to work 2 more rows of blue to complete that square. So chain 1 and turn, and then grab your white yarn and run it alongside as you're working your half double crochet in the back loop. So go under, grab the blue and go under the white, and make sure your white is running alongside each half double crochet in the back loop for a total of 5 for each square. So for that last half double crochet, work your opposing color for the color change and slip it through like before, and then work in each back loop 5 more times with the new color. And repeat this until you get to the end. Okay, so you're at the end here and you're going to pull through, chain 1 again, and work another row of white to complete these squares. Okay, now you're done with the 3 rows for each square, and you're going to switch now to the opposing color, the white. This is from a different project, but I wanted to show you how to switch to the other color. It's done the same way. Also, another thing is make sure you unravel your yarn because it will get twisted and it's hard to work with, so just flip it over a few times. So then do a chain 1 and then work your half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. This is just all repeat to show you that you need to start a new color for your next square, which is going to be 3 more rows of your opposing color, and then you'll switch back to 3 more rows of the other color for the square. I did 8 squares for the height of the purse. You can do as many as you'd like. So yarn over at the very end and pull through. You will take your yarn needle and weave in your ends. Okay, you're going to make 2 of these squares and place them together for the purse bag. And then on each side and the bottom, you're going to sew it all together with about 1.5 feet of your yarn, and then with your needle, match the 2 sides together and go through both loops and weave it back and forth. Okay, now just weave in all of your loose ends. Okay, you're going to turn it right side out, and then you're going to, if you'd like, you could add a trim on top. I did a half double crochet around the top twice and then added a handle. Okay, so I just went inside, slip stitch, and worked a single crochet around, and then 2 rows of half double crochet. Started with a single crochet, pull through 2 loops, and then just slip stitched, and then chained 1, and then worked a half double crochet in each stitch around twice. And then slip stitched, and then chain 1 and worked a half double crochet around again in each stitch, and then slip stitched again, and then I'm going to start my handle. Okay, slip stitch and then weave in your end. I did a chain of 85, which is about 11 inches from the top of the purse to the top of the handle. Can always make it less or more. Okay, in the second chain from the hook, I worked a half double crochet and then a half double crochet in each chain across until I got to the end. Okay, so I worked my handle on both sides and went in about 6 stitches and sewed it on. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's finished. You can do this in so many ways. You can always make it bigger, smaller, and with a smaller hook for tighter stitches. I would probably not go up more than an eye hook because then it would be too loose and you would see your contrasting color through the other color of your square, since those strands of yarn need to be hidden. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. The pattern is down below, and thank you for watching.